Hello again, everyone. Michael here with Felicity, November 8033 Fox, a Cessna flight training device that I built at home. And welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, the 21st of June, 2024. I hope you're all doing well and safe wherever you may be around the world. And importantly, I do hope everyone can hear me okay. It's awfully hot here in central Ohio, so I have the air conditioning going. I have the fans running, I have the CPU cooler going. So it is kind of loud in here ambiently, so hopefully everyone can hear me. If anyone ever wanted to fly on VATSIM in the United States, tonight would be the night to do it. They do have coast-to-coast coverage coming live to you straight out of Las Vegas at Flight Sim Expo 2024. Unfortunately, not able to make it this year, but such is life sometimes. Okay, continuing on with what we've been practicing over the last couple flights. We're going to be shooting another instrument approach, this time into a local airport to my hometown. We'll be flying out of and back into John Glenn International. Used to be called Port Columbus years ago. Kilo Charlie Mike Hotel. So I do have us loaded up on the ramp over there at Lane Aviation Flight Services. And that's about as far as I went this evening. So I don't know what the winds and weather like are at Columbus yet. That will kind of make a determination as to what type of approach we're going to fly. If the trend is anything like it was earlier, I'm anticipating runways 10 left and right, or at least one of those eastbound runways, as opposed to the 28 side. So without further ado, as much as I really kind of wanted to fly VFR around Vegas, I really anticipate that airspace being very, very busy tonight on VATSIM. Especially with Flight Sim Expo going on and VATSIM Live going on there in Vegas. So just to kind of hopefully expedite things and be able to actually get an IFR clearance out and back, I'm just going to keep it local here. We are still taking advantage of the VATSIM event. Because again, they do have coast-to-coast coverage this evening. I do want to give a quick thank you to New York Mets fan 86 who came in with a new follow to the channel while we were offline a couple days ago. I do appreciate that and looking forward to flying with you. Without further ado, let's go and check out Port Columbus. Let's see what type of, first let's see what type of weather is there currently, and then that will most likely determine our runway direction. And then we'll take a look at the type of approaches that we have available at our disposal there at John Glenn. So the most efficient way and time-saving way for me to practice these approaches is to essentially just go out and back from the same field. So hopefully we'll be able to get that accommodation today. Weather-wise, we'll take a look here and we'll see that winds are 110 at 6 knots, visibility is 10. We have a broken layer at 7,000 feet, AGL. Field elevation is probably 800, so 7,800 would be the ceiling today. Temperature is 33, dew point 20, altimeter 3010, with a density altitude of 3,163 feet. That is because, like I said, it is really hot here in central Ohio. So I do need to keep that in mind when it comes to our aircraft performance. That is going to definitely increase our ground roll for takeoff. We could sit here and factor how much ground roll that would increase over standard temperature, but just know that our ground roll will increase just based on the current density altitude. Considering winds 110, I'm going to assume either 10 left or 10 right. They will most likely be using 10 right because it is a larger runway. But 10 left is more than accommodating for me to fly. The Cessna either. We got plenty of runway. So landing performance or takeoff performance isn't going to be a factor. Peaches the Burb, hello. Yes, 91 degrees is very, very hot today. I hope you are doing well. So, that being said, let's take a look at our available procedures here at Port Columbus. I want to see what type of departures we have. Okay, takeoff minimums, but no standard departure out of there. Approach, let's see here. We have the ILS or localizer 10 left and right. We also have category 1 to 2 ILS localizer 10 right. We have an RNAV Yankee available for 10 left and 10 right. We have an RNAV Zulu for 10 left and 10 right, which for our aircraft and purposes we would most likely fly the RNAV Yankee, more so for slower aircraft. And that looks to be about it. So I suppose what we could do is listen to the ATIS once we get to the plane to see which runway is going to be in use, and file our flight plan, and from there, that might make. Although approach might give me a or center might give me an approach request. So that being said, let's go ahead and plan for 10 left. And let's fly the RNAV for 10 left, RNAV Yankee. And I'm going to send that directly over to the map here. And we need to file to an initial fix. So let's see what we have available for us to use. Okay. Looks like flank is the initial fix. And if we do take off eastbound, looks like we're gonna have to fly this procedure turn. Yeah. So if we're coming in from the west, 011 to 191 heading, then there's no procedure turn. But if we're coming in from the east, which I'm assuming, you know, that we're gonna be doing if we depart east and we get vectored back around. So yes, let's consider we're probably gonna have to end up doing that procedure turn, which is at or above 3,300 or below 6,000 feet. What else? Procedure turn is gonna be kind of out and back. We're gonna kind of listen. We'll have to listen to ATC. They may tell us to. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna tell us just yet. But I'm going to assume we will do the. I mean, I guess it's kind of like a hold and lure procedure turn at this point. But we'll just see what happens. But anyway, I'm going to file to flank. Let's see, initial fix. And if we have to go missed, we're going to climb straight out to 1,400 feet, make a left turn to 3,000 feet direct to the Appleton VOR. So is that correct? Climb 1,400, then climbing left turn 3,000 direct to Appleton Vortec and hold. Alright. I think we can do this. Flank is going to be our initial fix. That's the route we're going to file. And we'll see if we can't get a clearance out of John Wayne to practice another instrument approach. So I will see you over at the plane here in just a couple minutes. We'll get things started up, get walked around, and get our listen to the ATIS, get a flight plan filed. I'll see you there in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for coming in. Alright, hello again everyone and welcome aboard Felicity. My name is Michael. I'm going to be your pilot today, non-stop from Columbus to Columbus. I do want to apologize, it did take me a while to get out here to the aircraft. But let's go ahead and do a quick pre-flight walk around here. Let's go ahead and get some switches on: master beacon, landing light, taxi light, nav light, strobe light. Let's get some flaps down.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is use my instructor station, and we're going to fill up both wings here. We'll step outside the aircraft, check our baggage door that is secure, left rudder cable is tight, elevator and rudder are free and correct, beacon and anti-collision light are working, right rudder cable is tight there, VOR and NAV antennas, comm antennas are all in place, the right flap is tight. Right aileron looks good. We have a strobe on the right with a green. Right main looks good. Front main looks good. Front strut is good there. Exhaust is secure. Prop and spinner look good. Cylinder heads sound good there. Static source is free and clear. Pitot tube is warm to the touch, so I can get the pitot heat off. Stall horn, taxi light, and landing light are all working, so we can get those loads off. We have a strobe on the left with a red nav light, so I can get those loads off. And we'll check our left flap, that's nice and tight, and our left main looks good. And fuel caps are installed and streamlined. Okay, our walk around is good here. Let's get our master off. We'll leave our beacon light on for now. Okay. Did that. Okay, walk around is good. Takt time is 148.0. Circuit breakers are all in. And alternate static air is in. And that completes our interior checklist. We will move right along to our startup checklist. Seat track, let me get scooted up here so I can reach the flight controls, and that feels good there. Autopilot is off, avionics are off, carb is off, mixture's gonna go full rich, throttle slight. Let's get 3 on the primer. 1, 2, 3. Okay, primer is in a lock, brakes are gonna go on, master's gonna go on. Beacon is still on from our pre-flight. And let's just go ahead and make sure that we are clear. We are clear on the left. We are clear front, clear right, and clear behind us. Brakes are on. Okay, mags are gonna go to start. Right away I'm looking for oil pressure and RPM. Here we go. Clear. RPM is good, oil pressure is in the green. Okay, let's go ahead and get our taxi light on and our landing light on so that we can be seen here, and that completes our startup checklist. Moving along to our pre-taxi checklist. Seat belt. Let me get my seat belt on here. Of course, I dropped my checklist on the floor. Okay. Seat belts on. Flaps are going to come up. Avionics are gonna go on. G5s are coming alive. Let's grab some ATIS. We'll connect to the VATSIM network here. Once I find my mouse cursor, which is often difficult. Connect. Aircraft type is correct, call sign is correct. Alright, we'll give X-Pilot a couple moments to populate some frequencies in here for us. Meanwhile, what else can we do here in our pre-taxi checklist? We can set our heading indicator to compass, which is right about there ish. Okay, transponder is set for altimeter mode. ADS-B is tied into our nav lights. Let's get our nav lights on. Radios will test momentarily. Heading indicator to compass we did. Brakes will test on the roll, as well as our attitude indicator and turn coordinator. Okay, that completes pre-taxi. The next checklist is going to be our run-ups. Let's go ahead and listen to Columbus ATIS here. And make sure our weather is still what we kind of figured it was. One 124.6.
You have information, Mike. John Glenn, Columbus International Airport, ATIS information, Mike 2351 Zulu. Wind 110 at 6. Visibility 10. Ceiling 7,000 broken. Temperature 33. 2.20. Altimeter 3010. ILS, runway 28 left. And ILS, runway 28 right. Simultaneous approach and use. Notices to air missions. Bird active vicinity CMH. Read may call hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike.
Information, Mike. 28 left and 2
John Glenn, Columbus
right.
International.
Okay, so we're going to be landing with a bit of a tailwind, it would seem. So let me refigure this here. So if we're going to come in runway 28, we'll take 28 right. So that's the RNAV Yankee 28 right. Initial fix for this one is BATS, B-A-A-T-Z, Bravo Alpha Alpha Tango Zulu. And that is at or above 3,300, below 6,000. Alright, let's go ahead and follow our flight plan for that. Bravo Alpha Alpha Tango Zulu. Okay, we're gonna go call sign November 8033 Foxtrot. We're IFR type 172. Lightweight category, we don't weigh that much. We do have GPS that gives us slant golf. Departure Kilo Charlie Mike Hotel, off block is 0035 maybe. Altitude is, what is that? I really didn't even factor in altitude. Let's just say 3,500 feet. Airspeed's probably gonna be about 90 knots-ish. Arrival KCMH. En route time. Let's see. Let's just say 30 minutes. Fuel endurance, we have 3 hours and 50 minutes of fuel on board. Bravo Alpha Alpha Tango Zulu is our initial fix, essentially, right? Bravo Alpha Alpha Tango Zulu. Okay, looks good there. Remarks, we're gonna put the Twitch channel name. And then we're gonna put Sim IMC on approach. And we're gonna put thank you. And that looks good. We'll file that flight plan. Let's go ahead and get our frequency for Columbus. I guess would be Indy Center. Should be 119.950. 119.550. Okay. 119.550. We will give that a minute and make sure it's quiet before we key up.
American 2257 to set and maintain follow 300.
300 American 2257.
Sounds pretty quiet. What did we have? ATIS mic? Yeah. Indianapolis Center, November 8033 Foxtrot. We're on the ground here at Columbus, looking to pick up IFR back to Columbus, ATIS Mike.
Foxtrot, Indy Center, low, cleared to the Columbus Airport via radar vectors VATS, direct, maintain 3,000, and departure this frequency, squawk 5552.
Cleared to the Columbus Airport via radar vectors BATS, fly 3000, departure is with you, squawk 5552, November 8033 Foxtrot.
033 Foxtrot, readback's correct. The Columbus Altimeter 3010, let me know your tax.
Wilco, November 8033 Foxtrot. 3010, is that correct? 3010, 3010. Okay, matches field elevation there. Okay, good there. Let them know when we're ready to taxi. We'll be doing that in just a couple moments. I do need to step out. I will be right back. Parking brakes on. Okay. And then we'll be ready to taxi as soon as I get back.
Indy Center, low UPS 67, file 360, just east of Perks.
UPS 66, Indy Center, low. American 2257, contact Chicago Center 126.47.
12647, have a good night.
Indy Center, Delta 67 is back on the flight deck.
Delta 67, roger.
Indianapolis Center, hello, UPS 204, heavy flight level 360.
UPS 204, Indy Center, low.
Indy Center, very good evening. Number 24 Sierra Bravo is 4,000, flight level 430.
R24, Sierra Bravo, Indy Center, low.
Alright, apologies about that. Let's go ahead and get things going here. Oil temperature's up, pressure's good. Okay. Let's see here. Flight plan. Approach. I'm gonna take the RNAV 28 right, Yankee, transition vectors, okay. Indianapolis Center, November 8032 Foxtrot, ready to taxi.
8033 Foxtrot, runway 28 left, taxi via Charlie 1.
28 left via Charlie 1, November 8032 Foxtrot.
Number 24 Sierra Bravo, what's the longest step out we can request for tonight?
Parking brake off.
240 Bravo, how long you need?
Probably roughly about 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to give you that long, but if you can make it like 10 or 15, I might be able to do that.
I can do 15.
Alright, make it as quick as you can, please.
Yep, we'll report back to you, Bravo.
Double check our heading indicator to compass. I keep telling myself I need to come in here and redo this, update this airport for Explain 12.
And Indy Center, American 716, ready to pick up our IFR over to Charlotte.
Then I find other projects that need done too. Seems like it's a never-ending task.
American 716, Indy Center, hello, clear to the Charlotte Airport via Radar Vectors Trevo, then as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight 370, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is this frequency, squawk 3465, do not exceed 250 knots until advised.
Alright, it's clear to the Charlotte International Airport via Radar Vectors Trevo, then as filed. Can I maintain 5,000? Expect 370 and 10. Departure frequency is with you, squawk 3465, and do not exceed 250 knots until advised for American 716.
American 716, readback is correct. Push and starts at your discretion, calling for taxi. The date and altimeter 3013.
Alright, we'll call you when ready for taxi 3013 on the altimeter. Can we expect you for a ride for departure?
Affirmative.
Alright, 24 ride, American 716.
Alright, here we are, 28 left. Let's do a quick run up once we get down here.
Southwest 3275, just to maintain level 24.
Descending, CFI level 240, Southwest 3275. I'm not gonna lie, just forgot that flight. What was it?
That's Southwest 3275, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last one.
What was the flight level again? I just forgot it.
You have no idea why some pilots saw with me on frequency.
Descend and maintain level 240.
Descend and maintain 0 Southwest 3275.
Indianapolis Center United 1289 is with you, flight level 300.
Yeah, I don't know either sometimes.
1289, Indy Center, hello.
Alright, what's on our red op checklist? Brakes are on, fuel is on both, trim is set for takeoff, flight controls down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Okay, elevator rudder spring correct.
In the center, UPS 615 heavy at 10,000.
UPS 615, Indy Center, hello, call maintain level 360.
Maintain level music UPS 1650.
Okay.
Southwest 3275, contact Chicago Center 126.47.
1600, here we go.
Contact Chicago Center 126.47.
That, okay, Peaches to burp. Yeah, it's a redundant. Hold on. 1600, left mag, there's a drop, back to both, right mag, there's a drop. Let's get back to both. Carpeet's on, there's a drop, back to both. Suction in the green, oil pressure, oil temperature look good, we've got good fuel flow. Okay, let's idle back. I totally agree, Peach is the burb. I feel like it's a redundant statement. Like if I'm talking to the controller, they know that I'm quote unquote with them. I shouldn't have to say that, like it's just implied. It's short and concise. November 833 Foxtrot, level 3,000 feet. It's all that controller's gonna need to know, from me. He already knows that I'm with him because I'm talking to him. And looks like I need to update my chat bot because the flying show is over. But I do want to thank everyone that came in and hung out for a little bit with that. Okay, run-up checklist is complete. I think we are good to go. Strobes are going to go on. And let's let them know we are ready to go. Indianapolis Center, November 833 Foxtrot, runway 28 left, number 1, ready IFR.
Right, 033 Foxtrot, the Columbus winds 1106, fly heading 250, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading 28 left, clear for takeoff, November 833 Fox. This isn't even the runway, is it? Well, this is the runway over here. It's this next parallel, long parallel thing.
American 777, confirm flight level 32.
American 777,
Approaching runway 28 left.
Lower 40 Charlotte.
Alright, we'll stand 32 for now, American 777, just curious.
Alright, let's grab that center line. Here we go. Full power, rudder for center. Keep that rudder in.
Reliable 1755, contact Kansas City Center now on 125.72.
Airspeed's coming up.
125.72.
Let's let her rotate, fly. We do have positive rate. And let's stay over the runway, Michael. We were told 3,000 feet was our assigned altitude. That's the other thing I don't understand. People will make their code call with and Indianapolis Center. Why do we do that? Why is that done?
American 777, descend maintain level 30.
Descend maintain flight level 300 for American 777.
Delta 781, is it possible are we able to step away from the cockpit? We'll have our headset on, but I want to go make some tacos.
Roommates on.
I guess if that's what it comes to, that's what we can do. Alright.
Roger, let me know your back.
Roger, will do, thanks.
Let's make some tacos.
3033 Foxtrot, radar contacts, altitude.
2,200, climbing 3,000, November 033 Foxtrot.
033 Foxtrot, flighting of 150.
150, November 033 Foxtrot. Let's get a standard rate turn in to the left, heading 150. We're going to be doing a climbing left standard rate turn up to 3,000 feet.
Alright, 033 Foxtrot, you can expect the visual approach 28 left on the ship to recoil.
We'd like to shoot the RNAV runway 28 right if possible, November 033 Foxtrot, RNAV Yankee.
Andy Center, American 716, we're ready for taxi.
Alright, 033 Foxtrot, sorry, you said RNAV Yankee 28 right?
That's our preferred. We'll take RNAV Yankee 28 left if that works better for you, November 033 Foxtrot.
Thank you, expect RNAV vectors for the RNAV Yankee 28 right.
Expect vectors for the RNAV Yankee 28 right, November 033 Foxtrot.
American 716, runway 24 right, taxi via Alpha.
24 right via Alpha, American 716.
Alright, almost to 3,000 feet. That's our assigned altitude, heading 150. Let's level off here.
Sun Country 341, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
32.55, Sun Country 341, there. Indy Center, PQF 6645, checking in at 320.
So when we're on the final approach course from BATS, we'll bring in the IMC. Maybe even a little bit before that.
703, cross Akbar, flight level 300.
Akbar at 300, United 703.
If we're lucky, we're going to get vectored past the initial fix, then we don't have to do that hold in lieu of procedure turn.
Flight 3411, contact Kansas City Center 125.72. Roger. Frontier Flight 3411, contact Kansas City Center 125.72. Foxtrot, flight heading 100.
100, November 032 Foxtrot.
contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
Indy Center, American 716, Dayton 24 right, holding short, number 1 for departure.
American 716, on departure, fly the runway heading, the Dayton winds 2506, runway 24 right, clear for take.
24 right, clear for takeoff, runway heading, American 716.
UPS 616, contact Kansas City 125, decimal 175, number 1.
American 777, contact Chicago Center now 126.47.
126.47, American 777.
I do want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out for a bit today as we practice these approaches. This is essentially going to be the focus until we can get these a bit more straighter while we're under IMC.
64, 51 to maintain, follow 34.
340 Dallas, 6451.
I do hope everyone has had a good week.
300.
Akbar 300, Delta 67.
Southwest 32, or correction, Southwest 43 at 28, so maintain level 300.
Channel 300, Southwest 4328.
United 703, contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
25.72, United 703, thanks, Jim.
Parade 033 Foxtrot, just verifying you're heading 100.
100 November 033 Foxtrot. Maybe I'm a couple degrees off.
Indianapolis Center, what are the odds that Brigade 5645 can get a shortcut and just go direct to the Bravo Victor Tango VOR?
Brickyard 5645, best I can do for you is Maces.
We'll take that. We can go direct Macy's to Brickyard 5645.
Brickyard 5645, roger, clear direct Maces.
Direct Macy's, Brickyard 5645.
Just flying over Broad Street in Central Ohio.
033 Foxtrot, turn 10 degrees right.
10 degrees right, 033 Foxtrot.
American 716, radar contacts, the altitude.
5,000, runway heading, American 716.
American 716, climb maintain, follow 370, clear direct Trevo.
Direct Trevo up to 370, American 716.
Southwest 43 at 28, contact Chicago Center 126.47.
Over 126.47, Southwest 4328, CF.
United 1289, cross Gamma, flight level 230.
Cross Gamma, flight level 230, United 1289.
Delta 6451, cross Akbar, flight level 300.
Airspeed right now, 103 knots along the ground. We're indicating 110 miles per hour. Altitude 3000, heading maybe about 110.
Parade 033 Foxtrot, turn left heading 010.
010, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Any setting breaker 5645 step away for like 25 minutes or so?
Brickyard 5645, best I can do is like 15.
Roger, I can do 10 to 15 or 645.
Yeah, let's make it as fast as you can, please. Foxtrot, you're 3 miles from Bats, turn left heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the final approach course, cleared for the RNAV, Yankee runway 28 right.
Class Charlie in 0.7 miles.
310 until Bats, clear for the RNAV, Yankee 28 right, and thanks for saving me from the hold, November 8033 Foxtrot. Alright.
Sorry, that was coming in really low.
Let's bring it in, shall we? IFR non-precision.
Delta 67, contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
12572, Delta 67 City.
Vertical track.
Delta 6451, contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
2572, Delta 6410.
Alright, so we're 3000 until that needle starts to come in, or come down. Direct to 282.
And I heard somebody calling, but it was coming in really low and it was unreadable.
Alright, sorry. Southwest 155 climbing up to flight level 370.
Okay, there's our horizontal.
1585 in your center, hello. American 716, you're resuming normal speed.
Normal speed for American 716.
Indianapolis, America, Niner 723, good evening. 9000, climbing to 10,000.
American 9723, in your center, hello. Climb maintain level 350.
Hello, continue climb and maintain final, level 350, American 9723.
Carpeet's coming on for our descent.
1289, contact Memphis Center 133.72.
We're just kind of trying to maintain this pitch attitude to maintain this descent.
1289, I'm sorry, that's Memphis Center 132.55.
Memphis Center 132.55, thanks. United 1289.
Alright, we're a little bit high. We need to pull some power back. A little bit right.
Foxtrot, the Columbus winds 1106, runway 28 right, clear.
28 right, clear to land, November 033 Foxtrot. I don't have it yet. We don't have that runway yet.
3 mile final runway 28 right. $500.
UPS 66, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
132.55, I believe, Kansas City.
Hey Drippy, hello, one moment.
Kansas Center, UPS 602 Heavy is leveling off at 10,000.
UPS 602, Indy Center, hello, climb maintain follow 35.
Climb safe follow 350, UPS 602 Heavy.
Two red, two white.
Indianapolis, crew deep in the
28 right.
1216 at the file level 370.
Yeah, 1216, Indy Center, hello. Minute 18, 44, Indy Center, hello. Right, 033 Foxtrot, welcome back to Columbus. You going back to lane?
Yes sir, November 033 Foxtrot.
Roger, to left, taxi via Echo Hotel Delta. Have a good day.
Left via Echo Hotel Delta, November 032 Foxtrot. Thank you for your hospitality. Romy, hello. We just came in on the RNAV 28 right Yankee approach. And let's see. Left on Echo. And unfortunately, I'm just going to have time for that one approach today. But we will discuss how well it went here once we get back to the hangar. I think this was actually surprisingly one of the better ones. There is still a bit of problem holding heading. We'll discuss that here shortly. But for now, let's head back over and park our aircraft. To get all the way back over the lane's gonna be kinda tricky. That's alright. We'll just go over here and park.
13255, FedEx 204.
We're just gonna head right over here and hang out. We'd be in for a pretty long taxi to get back all the way over to Lane Aviation. I probably should have just asked for NetJets. But this will do just fine for now. Okay, what do we got here? Let's go ahead and get some lights off. Except our beacon. Let's get avionics off. G5's going down. Mixture to lean, max to off, and master to off. Okay. Compass off, and I will see you all back over here at the hangar, and we'll talk about the approach and see, do a little bit of debriefing on it.
Alright everyone, I would like to say thank you for coming in and hanging out for yet another IMC practice approach. This time into John Glenn International, Kilo Charlie Mike Hotel. We can take a look here at the actual approach that just flew. Here we are with our essentially IFR departure in VMC conditions. And then radar vectors to the initial fix, and I'm pretty sure that my DG drifted on me because he asked me to confirm my heading, and I thought I was on 100, but I think I was on the more like 090, which is probably why he questioned that, but he was able to get me vectored back over to where we needed to be. If we take a look at the approach plate for 28 right, approach, oh, that's not what I want. Approach RNAV Yankee 28 right. We'll load that on here. Our initial fix was BATS Bravo Alpha Alpha Tango Zulu. Now our controller was nice enough to bring us out past BATS. That way he could vector us back around and we wouldn't necessarily have to fly that hold, because he's bringing us in from the 011 to 191 radial. You know, had we come in, you know, had we hit BATS from, you know, if we were more like, I can't draw on it currently, but if we were more like that, excuse me, then we definitely would have needed to fly that hold out, and then we'll do the procedure turn and bring that back in from BATS. Which I was prepared to do that, and you know, next time we might actually request to fly the hold in lieu of procedure turn in IMC conditions. But you can see that the trend still continues here. I don't think it's as bad as previously, but there is still a kind of a wavy line as we move along our heading here. Did I make the runway? Yeah. Did I see the lights in time? Yeah. But is that line as straight as I would like it to be? No, not necessarily. So we're going to continue to do these type of approaches. We're going to continue to bring in IMC, either before or, right there at the initial approach fix, just to see if we can't get more practice in to get these tracks a bit more straight to where I would like to see them to be. So, okay, that is it for me. I do want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out this evening. Romy01 popped in to say hello. Peaches the Bird was here for a while. JJ, hello again. So let's see who we can go, and of course I don't have my phone on me because it's still in the plane. Let me grab that and we'll see who we can go and raid. There are several possibilities today. Okay, they're online. I've yet to raid this individual, but it looks like they're actually flying. Let me just confirm here. I don't want to. Oh, they're just finishing up. All right, so we're not gonna head over there. ZLA. Tell you what, let's head over to. I've never rated this individual either. They currently do have a lot of viewers, but they are at Flight Sim Expo. So if we do get lost in amongst all of the busyness, I do apologize. But let's go and raid Two-Tone Murphy, and you all take care and stay safe. And until our next unscheduled flight, my name is Michael, and it was a pleasure flying with you. Have a great evening, everyone.